I have no idea if this is. Oh, hey, would you look at that? It's on. um, I feel like every time I do a stream, it starts off with I'm not sure if this is working. um, Hi. So I'm back. No, what? Hold on a minute. Let me turn this fan off because it's annoying. Yes, wouldn't want it to scream over my robotic sad voice. Okay, so last time I did a live stream was concerned no one. I mean, I think I know like probably 2 or 3 people who are subscribed useless to make because the situation is over. But the other day, speaking of that situation, the other day someone had commented on my vent account and they were saying stuff like, hey, you guys, can we please stop attacking, like, everybody in the situation? They're both in the wrong. So I was confused because I didn't know this person. But I don't know, it was just kind of funny that people are still trying to continue the situation when no one's talking about it anymore. So, I don't know, man. It kind of sounds like you need to get a life. Anyways, we're not gonna talk about that anymore because I'm so over it. It's caused me so much goddamn stress. I'm freaking over it, and I've been really sad lately. I don't know why I do the things that I do, but for some reason lately I've just been thinking, oh yeah, summer's almost over, and eventually I'm gonna have to go back into school with all these stupid kids not wearing masks, because who doesn't want to get corona now? But like, why are we being sent back to school when corona is getting actively worse? I don't want to. I don't like it. Can we please just do Chromebooks? Like, what the frick? I don't like that. Um, I saw this one meme once where it was like, oh no, there's a fire in the school. And the teacher gets all the kids out. And, and then they're like, oh, we can bring them back. And one of the other teachers is like, oh, why? The fire's gotten worse. And she goes, because we can't afford to keep them out here much longer. And I just think that's literally an accurate representation of what's happening right now. Like, why bring us back into school when it's becoming worse? I feel like I've been complaining this whole time about how the Chromebook stuff is hard and blah 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 technology. But honestly, I would much rather work on a Chromebook instead of get coronavirus because I was sent back to school. Yeah, one of those don't sound too fun. I don't know how to draw her legs. It's literally just a straight line. I don't know why I'm struggling so hard with this. Because if I do it like this, it looks too thick. But if I do it like that, it looks too thin. It looks like she has no legs. Okay, you know what? Okay. I genuinely have no idea why I'm watching this because it's early and no one's gonna watch this. And also, even if it wasn't early, no one would watch this. So it's kind of sad. But yeah. If you're wondering what I'm drawing, if you couldn't tell, I'm drawing my Inasona, because, I don't know. Her name is Painter Alien. I just named her that because she doesn't have an actual name, but now I kind of like it, so. Her name's Painter Alien. So, how's everybody's day going? Mine's is going alright. I'm talking to no one, but I'm talking to the people in the future who will be watching this after the live stream is over, I suppose. My week so far has been going okay. Oh wow, it's Wednesday already. Oh god. Oh god, it's only Wednesday. What is my life? I thought today was like Tuesday or Monday. It's Wednesday. It's Wednesday, my dudes. I don't think I like that. But in the first picture, her yellow side is to the left, and in this one to the right. I'm confused. Her hair colors are flipped. I think I meant to do that, I I have no goddamn clue. You know what? We're just not. We're just gonna not because I'm confused and I'm lost and I don't know what to do anymore. I'm lost. Oh right. So what I was saying earlier about how I was talking about how school and whatnot. What I was saying was, for some reason I've been thinking like, hey, summer's almost over. I'm gonna have to go back into school, and that's gonna suck because I have no idea where my school is here. Because as soon as I moved here, we did online school, so I don't know what the frig I'm gonna be doing, and and then for some reason I was just thinking, man. If I think it's hard now, imagine being an adult. Being an adult is gonna suck. I'm gonna have to get a job and pay taxes. And the funny thing is, I'm barely out of middle school, so I don't know why I'm thinking like this. I don't know what's wrong with me. Well, speaking of school, you know what? I want to share some school stories. You know what? I'm gonna change the title of this. This was one of those ideas where I made multiple videos on it and then deleted them all like 2 minutes after they were released because I was like, I don't think I'm ready for this yet. Like that freaking reacting to my old videos. Every single time I upload it, my sister's like, wait, those were only a few years ago. Don't you want to get like at least like a little bit older before you do those? Because you're practically just reacting to yourself from 2 years ago. So I was like, yeah, that was a stupid idea. And I privated the live streams, even though I kind of liked them. I private some of my videos so that, instead of deleting them, because I sometimes still watch, like, my old stupid videos. Also, that freaking video of me and Talia dancing to that one Shaggy song got freaking copyrighted, and not gonna be able to make money off of that when I hit 1K, which I knew I wasn't gonna be making money off of it anyways, because it's two idiots dancing in the road. Like, I don't know who's gonna watch that, but still, thanks a lot, YouTube, just now choosing to freaking block it right. It wasn't blocked before. That video came out 2 years ago. That was 2 years ago. And just now is when YouTube decides, I don't like this song, sorry, lol, bye, and then just freaking copyrights it. I almost said took it down, but they didn't take it down, it's just blocked. So, Susan, she's gonna hurt me. Anyways, is Susan still, like, at YouTube? I don't know, I just heard a bunch of memes about Susan, and now I know that she has something to do with YouTube. I don't even know if she still works with YouTube, but I don't know why I'm talking about Cameron. I'm supposed to be talking about school. Okay, so, yeah, this was one of those videos that I wanted to make for a long time, because it was always like, I did it, and then I edited it, and I put it up on my page, and then a dumb idea, and I should do it in a live stream and not cramp it all into a 5-minute video. I did a live stream where I was drawing, basically just like this one, and I had messed up one of my lines. I don't know what was wrong with me. I think I was broken, but the thing is, it was funny because I had deleted it after, and I was like, oh yes, most of the time the apps are just like, they freeze after I live stream, and I'm just like, I don't know if it's like processing it or if it's still recording. I get scared about that a lot, but yeah, that happens every time I do a live stream. Also, yes, that is how I write sevens. Leave me alone. I'm going to have to face that reality. I get like, a few years ago, I think in like 4th, 5th grade, I was, doing this like math equation on the board, and I had wrote my 7 like that. The teacher was like, what is that? I said, it's a 7. She was like, why'd you do it like that? I was like, that's just how I write it. She said, well, stop. Oh, okay. What do you mean? That's literally how I've been writing it since like 3rd grade. How are you gonna tell me just stop? You know what it's supposed to be. I just told you. I'm not confusing anyone. It's a 7, but with a line through it. Why is it so serious? Why is it so severe? Why does it need to be stopped? Um, I don't know, that was just funny. So, back into the school stories, or whatever the heck I was saying. Most of these happened a few years ago, so I don't have that much memory of them. Like, I used to be able to tell them in, like, full detail to everyone. But, let's start with, like, first grade. I had this first grade teacher. Now, keep in mind, I liked literally none of my teachers anytime ever, and if I ended up liking one of my teachers, then I said something stupid and screwed up, and then I was like, I can never show my face here again. Um, but with most of my teachers, it's kind of like, okay, I'm gonna like this teacher. Okay, this is my favorite teacher. And then I say something stupid, they yell at me, and I'm like, I don't like them anymore. um, I'm gonna call her Miss Dinosaur. I don't. I don't know. That was funny, Miss Dino Dinosaur. But basically, she was. This is the only example I remember of her being a menace to society. But one time it was my friend. Why his name was spelled like that. But Ephraim. It was his birthday. This really sounds made up just because of his name. I'm sorry. This really, I shouldn't be like roasting his name because it's probably from like another place in the world, and I'm just kind of like laughing about it. I'm not trying to be funny. That was literally his name. But yeah, Ephraim. It was his birthday, and you know how when every kid has their birthday at school, it's just like, oh, we're gonna bring cupcakes into class and be extra because it's birthday. So yeah, it was one of those times, and I never got to do that ever because I was a summer baby, and my birthday is on August 1st. So yeah, I never got to do that, and my teacher would always tell me, oh, well then why don't you just bring them in like before summer? It's like, I don't want to. And also, like, if I asked my mom, like, hey, can we bring cupcakes into school? She's gonna be like, why do you want to do that for? You know? It was like, yeah. But basically, he had one of those, PTA moms. I don't know if that's what it was called. PTA, PTO, something like that. But it was those parents that were always involved in, like, those, freaking school events. And they would be, like, at the school. They didn't work for the school, but they were basically just always there, and they would always like I don't know why I just totally did that later, but they were always like helping out or like volunteering was the word I was looking for. Volunteer. They would always volunteer at the school. I knew multiple people who had like PTA moms, and they would always be like rewarded and stuff for that. It's like, okay, what? Who gives a crap? But you know, he had one of those over the top PTA moms, and basically she got the homie hookup because that when I tell you that birthday party, freaking cupcakes, pizza, everything, it had a whole goddamn bakery 5-star cake, freaking balloons everywhere. We were playing the cha-cha slide on the speakers, like everything was there. He had the presents at the school, and it was one of those birthday parties where he was like, you know, telling everyone in advance, like, hey guys, tomorrow's my birthday, so remember to get me a present. And I think, like, only 2 kids gave him a present, which, ah ha ha. But, you know, that's kind of sad. But, like, when you do, like, a school birthday party, it's like, you're gonna get, like, a bunch of presents to have a happy memory, because then it's not gonna be happy anymore. I'm not gonna be happy at school. So, yeah, I never understood people who like go like do over the top birthdays like at school. It's just like calm down, child. It's not that serious. I know, I still say child. It's like, yeah, I never got why that was so funny, and then people started saying child to me, and I did not understand what that meant. Um, anyways, anyways, um, right. So you might be wondering like, why am I talking about his birthday party? Like, why is this serious? Um, So Miss Dino, I'm just gonna call her Miss Dino because that's what I'm used to calling her, Miss Dino Nuggets. But that's what I'm used to calling her, so that's what I'm gonna call her. Um, right. How come as soon as I need to draw a character, I forget what they look like? I'm not bringing up a reference photo because no one needs to see my gallery. I'm just. I mean, she has a simple design. I don't know why I'm sitting here tripping over this. Alright, anyways, so Miss Dino. Basically, before we had the party, all the stuff was laid out and everything, they were getting ready for it, but it was still the middle of class. And so, it was just kind of like, I don't know why you're doing this during class, you're getting all the kids hyped up, or we're just sitting here doing math. So, basically, oh man, I always forget what I'm gonna say in these streams. It's not a fun time. I don't remember what her skirt looks like. Is that what this video is? Drawing Ina from memory. You'd think she has a simple enough design that anyone can remember, but, I'm broken today. My brain can't function properly in these conditions today. I don't know what conditions they are, but I've been up since 2 in the morning. I went back to sleep, and now it was 8 in the morning, and I had no idea what was happening. But anyways, oh god, it's almost 11. I need to go back to bed. Anyways, we were doing math problems. Because of course we were, it was math class. She was my math teacher. And, I had got one of the questions wrong, I think. I don't remember what I did to warrant what she'd done. But it was either got one of the questions wrong or freaking said something stupid, because that's just what I do apparently. I say stupid things. But basically, I wasn't allowed to go to the party, and she had a line of tape, to where I was sitting to where the party was happening, which was it was one of those music classes. I'm not sure all music classes look the same, but if anyone watching this is from Middletown and used to go to, William A. Carter or something like that, I think, it's there's a stage in the middle of it, and there's rows up and up where all the chairs go, and, there's, this place in the middle with the carpet is where you all sit to watch movies and stuff. I'm bad at representing. It doesn't even matter, because it serves no purpose to the story, but I'm just trying to tell you the layout of the room, and I don't know why that matters, but yeah. So there was a line of tape between where the party was happening and me, and she had put that line of tape down because I wasn't allowed to go to the party. Oh my god. That's my ringtone. Yes, it is. Why? Why this? Why now? Why now? But anyways, there was a line of tape, and I wasn't allowed to go. So basically, I was sitting there crying, and there was this kid. This was Ethan, the Ethan I was talking about, and oh man, I really forgot what I was gonna say. I need help. But the Ethan I was talking about earlier, this kid was so darn petty. I don't know what I had did to him, but he was running past my chair constantly, screaming stuff like, "Oh man, this is so fun," and "Oh yeah, I love my life," and I was sitting there crying as he was running past me with cake and donuts and cookies and ice cream, screaming, "Oh man, this is the best. I'm so glad that I'm not missing out." And I'm not sure if that was a direct message towards me or if he was just saying that, but come on, man. I don't know what the heck that was about. That was the most infuriating part of this. Basically, if this had happened to me now, and there was this, which, first of all, I wouldn't even be sad if we were having a birthday party in class, because it's probably a 99.9% chance that no, I don't like the child who's having a birthday. So I'm just alright, I'm missing out. Oh well, this is happening, So, I would have told him to shut up, or I was going to punch him in the face. Sometimes I'm or Talia sometimes tells me these stories where she's like, oh yeah, this kid called me stupid or something. And she's just like, but my mom told me just to ignore him. And then I'm just sitting there giving her advice like, punch him in the face. I'm a very good person. Also, I can't explain to you what I'm drawing right now. It's just kind of, it was an idea that came to my mind where it's just like, what if Painter Alien and Ina are just having a normal conversation, and then she just kind of freaking breaks. I have weird drawing ideas sometimes, like, whenever I get someone to, like, or draw something for me, or whenever someone's taking art requests on Wattpad, I'm just like, okay, how do I word this in a way that doesn't sound weird? I kid you not, I once told somebody to draw Ruby, like, freaking fangirling over Kokichi, and he's just screaming, like, aw, crap, here we go again. That was how I described it to them. And I'm surprised they actually drew me something, because I would not have been able to figure out what the heck that person wanted. How many... I had to think about that. I don't know why that's what I'm thinking about, but I just had to. I just had to. Alright, well. Also, speaking of Ina, I know I'm, like, not talking about school anymore, but I am. I'm just taking breaks in between. But, speaking of Ina, I went on the Ina wiki, and I'm not sure if this is canon or not, but it just made me really happy. And on the wiki, for some reason, it said, Ina canonically smells like chocolate milk. And that, I don't know why, but that kind of made me happy. Like, that was just something that I didn't know I needed to hear. That Ina canonically smells like chocolate milk. Like, okay, that's nice. I don't... Also, like, freaking Joel G said that, if you don't know who Joel G is, he's the creator of Ina. He basically said, like, she's not the average human height. And for some reason, everybody took this as 9 feet. Why 9? Why 9? That's terrifying. I dislike Ina a little less if I knew she was 9 feet, because that's freaking terrifying. I don't like that. But anyways, side rant over. What were we talking about again? Oh yeah, so how I was gonna punch this 6-year-old in the face. Right, I was a very violent child. No, but really, I think I once, like, threw a crayon box at my teacher's face. I had this one, counselor. You know how, like, I don't know if every school does this. I mean, I know in, Twin Towers Middle School they didn't. I don't think so. No, but I was literally there last year. Like, why did I need to think so hard about that? But anyways, you know how sometimes in elementary schools they have those, like, counselors, which is, like, the school therapist that sometimes, like, they have lunch groups after school that you can come over and you can, or not after school, during lunchtime, and you can come over and, like, talk to them and be like, hey, this is how my day went, or hey, I need something, or hey, you know, it was just, you know, and yeah, that, I don't know how to describe this, but she was basically the in-school therapist, kind of. Why are they making high-pitched screaming noises outside? What the frick? Okay, well, some child is screaming outside. Anyways, oh my god, it's still going. It's still freaking going. I don't know how to handle this, whatever this is, but what was I saying? Oh yeah, so she was basically that one, you know, the counselor and in-school therapist, if you will, and she would have this lunch group every, either Wednesday or, I think it was every Wednesday, and, you know, me and a group of other kids who signed up to do this lunch group thing, we would come to her at lunch, and we would all sit at a table, talk about how life was going, you know, are we okay, are there any problems at home? And she was nosy. I'm not going to say her name, but let's call her Miss E. She was nosy, and she would ask me unnecessary questions about my home life, like, oh, did your mom and dad get along? Oh, are they divorced? Oh, are your brother and sister okay? Is everything going okay? I know it's their job, and they're supposed to ask you questions like that, but I was always uncomfortable. It's just like, why do you need to know? Why do you need to know if my parents are divorced? Like, why is that your business? But, I know it was just like, she wanted to help, and like, if there was anything wrong and stuff, but there was nothing wrong. And so it was like, freaking, I don't think you're supposed to ask those questions if you don't think that anything's wrong in the child's life. I don't know how to describe this, but like, you know what? I think I just did her hair wrong. Hold on a minute. Okay, yes, that looks a lot more normal. Okay, yeah, I finally drew her hair right. Whoopee. Big freaking whoopee. Anyways, um, she was asking me those questions, and I was confused, because I was like, why do you need to know all this? And, basically, I'm not sure why I felt the need to share that, but I think at some point she was like, oh, it's okay if you want to tell me some stuff that, you wouldn't tell your parents, and me, being a freaking idiot, like, told her, like, freaking, I don't remember what it was, but I had told her something stupid, and I was telling her about this dream I had had, and she was, like, calling my mom, saying stuff like, oh, I think your daughter might be in a dark place. Keep in mind, I was in like second grade, so I was like, "Are you all right? Like, what's wrong with you?" But yeah, that was what was happening, and basically, um, right. So let's talk about. I don't know what that weird transition was, but let's talk about freaking bullies because for some reason, yeah, for some strange unknown reason, got bullied a lot in school. That's really sad, but I was all throughout freaking elementary school. I don't know if it was just that school. I don't know if me not being in that school would have prevented it, but I think me just not being me would have prevented it. I think just me not being there would have prevented it. Okay, that sounds really sad, but it's true. Sometimes I'm just like, why am I the way that I am? Maybe if I wasn't the way that I am, things would not happen in my life. But yeah, there was this kid named Jojo Siwa. No, it wasn't Jojo Siwa. Her name was Jojo though, and she annoyed me, and I called her Jojo Siwa to annoy her back. And she looked like Jojo Siwa too. I don't know why that's funny. She had the blonde ponytail. She would always wear those stupid $8 Claire bows that no child ever has unless like they're freaking 8 years old. But yeah, I would call her JoJo Siwa because that was somehow funny to me. And she was like JoJo Siwa with glasses, so I guess imagine JoJo Siwa with glasses. Also, I recently heard that JoJo Siwa was getting a movie/documentary, which, like, what is up with all of these useless celebrities getting, like, movies and documentaries? Like, the other day I talked about how Charlie and Dixie D'Amelio are getting a movie and documentary, and I'm just kind of like, what are they gonna talk about? Like, hey, I'm 16, I showed my body on TikTok, and now I'm famous. Like, what is, what are they gonna talk about? Oh, someone just said, ooh. Okay, yes, okay, sure, that. But, okay, that was my mom. But my freaking mother just barged into my room, so that's what we doing now, I guess. Okay. I was just called a dummy by someone, and that doesn't... I don't know who that was directed towards, but I'm assuming it was directed towards me, so thank you, I guess. Directed towards me? I don't know if they just called me a dummy. I don't know if they called someone else in the story a dummy. I think... I'm gonna assume they're insulting me. So, thank you for that. Thank you. Anyways, my mother just walked. There was. Oh. Oh, is it? Oh, wow. Okay, wait, how? Okay, that's great. That's good to know. I didn't freaking know. Did you change your channel name? Is this like a new channel? Or are you on a different account? Because I can't see your account. I did not know it was you. Hello. How long have you been here? What? Okay. Anyways, I don't know when I'm finished with this. Okay, my mother keeps breaking into my room, and I don't know what the heck problems is happening right now that is so important that my door needs to be broken down, but, um, great, I forgot what I was saying. Yeah, I forgot what I was saying. Um, oh god. Right, so, wow, I literally don't remember what I was saying. I'm very lost. I'm very lost. Right, so there was, okay, what we were talking, JoJo Siwa, for some reason, we were talking about JoJo Siwa, and, she had basically, she acted like she constantly controlled the place. Like, she acted like she owned the school constantly and would say stuff like, okay, but I'm the boss, or, okay, but you have to listen to me. And also, at some point, she got me suspended because she had lied about me hitting my friend Shania, and I don't know what's wrong with her, but she had freaking, like, I was dared to throw a water bottle at Shania, and I didn't, but she had gone and told the teacher, oh my god, Maria threw a water bottle at me, which, no, I didn't. Freaking stop. I hate people who lie like that. I hate liars. I hate freaking I hate everyone, but still. Yeah, like, why? Why do that? But basically, this girl, um, you know what? What if she had got me suspended, and also, I don't remember what specifically she had done to bully me, but I remember her copying off of me once, and I got a lower grade because the teacher said I had copied her down, and because she wanted to be the center of attention. And let me tell her cousin Kayla, and we would like go to the pool all the time. I was actively friends with her family. So, if you're gonna freaking lie about a family member dying, at least have it be someone that I don't know, because that you look stupid. You look real dumb. But anyways, um, but anyways, right, so that was happening, and it did to warrant her screaming, "Are you serious?" and throwing everything off my desk. I don't remember what I had did to warrant that response, but I probably deserved it. That's all I remembered was after that, but yeah, that was it. And I don't remember her doing anything else but yelling, "Are you serious?" and flipping my desk. So that was something that happened. I don't remember what Ina looks like, and that scares me. Um, anyways, basically, this girl was like, okay, I'm gonna finish my story in a second because I am currently being interrogated. I'm gonna be back with